Installation instructions to install LUXAFLEX Duette Vertiglide shades. When installing Duette Vertiglide shades, it is critical that the headrail is mounted level and that the stationary rail is perpendicular to the headrail. Two installation brackets are positioned on the mounting surface approximately 200 mm from the ends of the shade, and additional brackets are spaced evenly between the two end brackets. Measure and mark all bracket locations. With face mounts, attach the ends of the installation brackets to a flat vertical surface at least 36 mm high. With reveal mounts, attach the tops of the installation brackets to a flat horizontal surface at least 35 mm deep. To fully recess the shade, the opening must be at least 92 mm deep. Installation brackets for ceiling mounted shades are attached the same way as reveal mounts. If the ceiling is not level, shims may be used to make sure brackets are level. Arrange the shade components on the floor with the front, which is the coloured side of the fabric, and the front of the top rail, which is the narrower curved side, both facing up. Do not put tension on the cord when arranging shade components. With the right stack design, position the moving rail bracket, the bracket with the two bearings, next to the right end of the top rail. With the left stack design, position the moving rail bracket next to the left end. The end plate is not attached and the cord tensioner not inserted. Do not install them until after you assemble the fabric and vertical rails onto the top rail. The centre opening design has two fabric panels, each with one moving rail. Position the moving rail brackets at opposite ends of the top rail. First, double check to be sure the cord is not tangled. Install the cord tensioner and end plate at this time. Then, insert the cord tensioner into the front groove inside the top rail and orient the end plate with the tab to the front and notches to the top as shown. Screw the end plate to the centre channel using the end plate screw provided, being careful not to pinch the cord between the rail and the end plate. Centre opening designs do not use the end plates, since stationary rails are attached to both ends of the top rail. Install the stationary rail bottom bracket into the bottom of the rail on the left and right stack designs, and into the bottom of both stationary rails on centre opening designs. The bracket should be inserted almost all the way into the rail, with the short side towards the rear. No bracket is used on centre stack designs because both vertical rails are moving rails. The stationary rail bottom bracket can have an inside mount adapter supplied. The adapter allows the bracket to be attached to the wall for inside mount applications rather than screwing into the floor through the bottom hole. Attach the centre pull plate inside the top rail. Pre-drill a hole 12 mm to the left of where the two moving rails will meet when the shade is closed. Capture the tension cord in the open pull plate. Slip the headrail into the installation brackets so the front of the bracket slides under the front groove on the top of the rail. Gently roll the back of the headrail up and push back to snap into place. Attach the stationary rail bottom bracket to the floor, wall or reveal. Before attaching the bracket, use a spirit level to make sure the stationary rail is exactly vertical when viewed from both the front and the side. Alternatively, you may adjust the rail to match the alignment of jambs or mullions. The cord, which runs under the top rail and through the fabric, must be set at the proper tension. This adjustment is performed with the fabric stacked. To adjust the cord's tension, reach two fingers under the front of the top rail and hold the cord tensioner perpendicular between them. Slide the cord tensioner away from the end plate until you feel spring resistance, and then slide it approximately 150 mm further away from the end plate. This will make the cord taut under the centre of the top rail. Open and close the shade to check its operation. The moving rail should slide easily and hold its position when released. Decrease cord tension if the moving rail moves too stiffly, or increase tension if the rail does not hold its position. If necessary, adjust the angle of the moving rails using the adjusting screws on the moving rail bracket. Tighten or loosen the screws to straighten the rail or to align it with the jamb. Handle holes are pre-drilled in each moving rail. Attach the handle using the small screws provided. If required, install the magnetic strip on reveal units and all centre opening designs. Remove the adhesive backing and fit the strips into the centre groove on the moving rail. Attach the valance clips to the valance. On wider shades, lay the two pieces of the valance on a flat surface and butt together. Then attach a valance clip at the seam to hold the two valances together. Face fit and semi-reveal fit only, attach the valance return and the valance corner end cap to each end of the valance. Use a rubber mallet to attach the corner end caps to the valance return. Attach the valance to the head rail, keeping a minimum of 76 mm between the end of the head rail and the valance clips. Be sure to avoid areas where the head rail attaches to the mounting brackets. Slide the valance clip under the back lip of the head rail. Rotate the valance down to snap the clips on the head rail. Tap the valance at each clip to assure each clip is attached to the head rail. The installation is now complete. Ensure you show the customer how to operate the blind and provide them with their warranty document, which is in the package with the blind.